forward and voice your opinions and your sentiments.
I don't know if you know, but Mike Pence supports conversion therapy. And that directly affects the LGBTQIA community so deeply. And I don't want to talk a lot because I know I'm getting really emotional now.
I'm so happy that there's enough reasonable people at both of our schools to be here. Because if we let this sort of hate and bigotry run rampant in our country, nobody else is going to do anything. It's only people like us. It's the people at the bottom.
I love to listen to them play. Have you ever been up in the tower?
I haven't.
It's amazing. It's like a gigantic organ, except the keys are like these big long sticks, and they have to hit them with their fists to play them. And there's like tiers of them. And I've been up there and seen it, and it's so amazing to be up there. And of course the view is astounding, but I just like the way the bells sound. And so when I saw it, I thought, I'm gonna go listen. And look, there's another lady with a chair right over there. I wouldn't say so, mostly because I probably don't hear about them, but I work on campus.
Oh,
so if anybody's playing, I can hear it. I work over in Cheadle Hall.
Oh, okay. So, like, what are you most excited about? I know you
I just
said...
like the sound of the bells. I think it's awesome. And knowing how they have to play it. I mean, it's this gigantic, tiered keyboard kind of thing, but they have to like hit it with their fists, and they're moving all around like this. And to think that something so physical and large is making these beautiful bell sounds is fascinating to me.
Yeah. So do you actually know the history?
Babylon itself is about a little over 500 years ago. They found out that they founded actual records of churches having them. That would have been the Low Countries of Europe. But bells have been very important all through the ages for signaling things, and mainly for time. And for all sorts of churches have time things. And when nobody had watches, they were very important for towns. They made sure there were bells in the tower and they were played. They used to have crank mechanisms that got them so they would play on the hour. So, and there were signals for all sorts of things. The enemy is coming. You know, get your whatever weapons, whatever it is. And some cities even had special rings for it. Maybe they had 8 bells or so, and they had special melodies for somebody died, and whether they were a Catholic or a Protestant, or somebody was born, and a boy or girl. But I've never heard that myself. There was a couple of cities had something like that, so people could a newspaper.
Yeah, this is a really open question for like the performers and you as well. Like, what do you think like Stork Tower represents, and what do you think like playing this instrument represents to you?
David.
I think I see it as a way of unifying the campus, even though not many people know people are up here playing. I think it's a nice symbol for people to hear music throughout the day, or even to hear the clock tower. It's kind of a symbol of the university.
Lots of places are able to play at noon, and people all hear it on the campus. And because we have classes going over the hour, even we can't play even for 10 minutes. So, and they're so crowded, there's no way to move those classes back a little bit so they wouldn't be hear it. So that's why we can't play it often. Everybody would know about it then if they heard it every day or once a week or something. So.
Is that why these bells were installed here in the first place, to like have a
to play as often as possible, to be used for wonderful things. Yeah.
Mm.
Hello. This is my friend Jane.
Hi, Jane.